Hello everyone, thanks for joining us again today with my brother-in-law Jonathan. We're out in the green swamp today and we are going to go down here to a campsite we're checking out and do a little bit of cooking. So today I brought my medium Alice pack with frame, so you can see it, and my canteen carrier down here on my belt. Okay, and then also back there is the a little Italian mess kit I brought that we're going to cook up a little lunch and see how it does. So sit back and enjoy my video. Another one. What we're looking at is a bunch of hawks up here. Trying to get them there. There's some. One swooping down. So as you remember from one of my last videos, came up on an orange tree and my brother-in-law spotted this one. The only problem is the fruit is really high up in the tree. What, you going to use that vine?
That's a plant. Doesn't mean it's a good plant. It's just a plant.
I'll try to get that orange.
I want to take more than my share. Oh yeah, who am I kidding? Yeah, I do. Oh, where's the orange pick on the new one?
You gonna get it?
No, I'm gonna get it. If not with this one, with another one. Oh!
Let's try this.
You got another one?
Now I'm just gonna go over here.
You gonna try to get your camera?
And grab it with grab the tree. And there's the oranges. Let's see if we can shake one in.
Are we gonna get an orange? Are we gonna get an orange, John?
Can't get it to shake loose. Hey, I wonder if All right, we're gonna try with my camera to get that orange. We gotta get at least one. Oh, I need to extend the legs out. Here we go. Come up above it.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Oh, grab the other one. Oh.
We got one.
One's more than enough.
I don't want to.
Oh, grab the other one then. The benefits of being a cameraman. Oh, almost got it.
There we go, I got it.
Look at that.
All right.
That's Florida trails.
Wild oranges.
Smells
good too.
Yeah.
The land is feeding us. That looks good. I can't wait to get mine.
Oh, look at that. Florida honey.
Wild orange. I got mine for later. Okay, so we made it to the campsite that I told you about. Let me show you this mess kit. This is the Italian M54 Mess Kit. And for the trip out here, because I'm going to be cooking over fire, I have this Russian child's gas mask bag that fits these really good. And the purpose of the bag is to keep the soot down inside my pack. Okay, so I got this for really cheap somewhere, and it fits all my German style mess kits. So you can pick these things up really cheap, and they can be modified to fit your German style mess kit. Hey, it even has a little shoulder strap. Oops, knocked the mess kit off. So this is the M54. It replaced the 1930s set that looked very similar to this. The only difference was there was only one cup instead of two, like what you're about to see. So they started production of this one in 1954, and it continued into the 1970s. It was replaced in 1974 by another mess kit that was a German style. Okay, so the features of it is it has a bail handle and two cups. So there's a locking lug on each side. Here's one on the back and one on the front. Okay, so you undo this one. Okay, and you undo this one, and it's very ingenious design because you get one cup like this, then on the bottom is another cup, and you'll notice that the handles are put on opposite sides. On this side, it's on the curved side of the pan or cup, whatever you want to call it, and on this one, it's on the opposite side. It's on the flat side, but they are identical in size. So like I said, the one before this, the 1930 set, only had one of these cups and the pot. Okay, so excuse me. So the pot has a bail handle, pretty short bail handle with 3 rivets on the side for the bail handle brackets. Okay, inside of here I have some of my stuff for lunch, some fruit and coffee filters and a can of the, excuse me just a second, had to take the pot off frame to get the rest of the stuff out. Okay, so pretty nice. The pot holds 6.5 cups all the way to the rim. Okay, so that could probably get you about 5 cups, 5.5 cups maybe, of usable cooking space without sloshing it over. There are no stampings or markings on these that I have seen. Okay, each cup holds 2.5 cups of fluid all the way to the top. Okay, so you could use these. You could use one to drink out of. You could use the other one to do some sauteing or frying. You could use this one for, you know, any other things you could do with pots, like sanitizing water or making a soup or a stew or what have you. So it's a, I forgot to get the measurements, but this whole set altogether is shorter than a regular German set. Okay, a little bit shorter. It goes back together like this. Gotta get the cup on the right way. It locks in. And what's good about this one is when you lock this one, it locks the bail handle down to keep it from flopping around. See that? So that's a nice feature. Keep it from rattling. All right. The whole thing weighs 19.8 ounces or 563 grams. That's on my scale I have in my kitchen. Let's see. I think I've covered everything else. So let's take it over to the kitchen over here, where my picnic table, where my brother-in-law is. I'll show you what we're going to cook up. Okay, so what I decided to make today with the Italian Army Mess Kit is some fettuccine with white clam sauce. Okay, I've never tried this before, so we're going to give it a whirl out here. I got some Parmesan cheese, some fresh basil, and then here I got 4 slices of pre-buttered and garlic with Italian seasoning on this bread. We're going to toast it. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is get these noodles going over here on the fire that my brother-in-law has made. So we're in this campground where there's lots of other people, and we found this broken fire ring, which works good as a little stand for our wood stoves. So you're probably going to hear a lot of people in the background. There's kids and other families here camping right on the river. So let's get the noodles started.
Yours real quick? Or do you want to get your pot hot first?
You can do it either way you want. I don't care. Y'all have another fire here going so we can.
Since one half dozen the
You
other.
can hopefully do your corn and. We'll take one of our cups here. We're going to use that for our clam sauce to warm up, using our P51, which is the larger GI can opener. Looks tasty. Okay, so we've got a boil. I'll add a little bit of olive oil to this. Okay. And we have our fettuccine noodles. Ooh, I brought fettuccine, not linguine. Oops.
Yeah, that'd be alright.
Oh well, it'll work. Take some of this and break it in half so it fits in there. There we go. Okay, and the other fire has gotten calmed down some, so we're going to go ahead and put our clam sauce on and let it start heating up. Okay. Here we go. I wonder if we can fit the rest of these noodles in there. I don't know. That's probably enough for us right there, isn't it?
Never hurts. Extra carbs? Why not?
Well, I'm talking about actually.
Well, letting it cook, yeah. Cook more in there. I don't think it won't hurt it.
Okay, that's about good. Alright, so we're going to let this boil for a little bit. And don't grab that hot pot, John.
Gotcha.
No, talking to me. We'll try to set this up here to help it speed up. Alright, we'll come back to you. Alright, let's check on our noodles here. Seem to be doing pretty good. I hated that I brought fettuccine.
Oh, that's a big deal, John.
It's not a big deal, but still, I was.
You're not recording, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You're not messing anything up. Okay. Oh yeah.
Carbs is carbs, sure would.
Yep. This is going to be interesting too. I'm going to add my basil just before it gets, just before we take it off. Add that extra flavor. Always like to get a shot at a fire. The noodles should be close to done. You can hear the corn sizzling. And all we gotta do now is warm this sauce up the rest of the way and then toast our toast on this guy right here. It'll be awesome.
That will be good.
Okay, let's take a look here. The sauce is starting to simmer pretty good there. Our noodles are done. We took a little taste of it. So we're gonna go ahead and remove that off the fire. Set it to the side. And then we're going to take our garlic bread that I brought. I've already seasoned this at home. There's 4 slices with garlic salt and Italian seasoning and margarine. Go ahead and lay these out here. See if we can toast them. Get that on tape.
I bet you put all 4 of them on here, John.
Think so?
Yeah.
Let's see. Might have to rotate them around a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then for our sauce, simmer in there a little bit, we're going to add some fresh basil just to dress it up and give it a little bit of color. So I don't have a cutting board here. We're just going to take and break it up and throw it in.
Oh, that smells good.
Here we go. So we're going to let that kind of simmer just a little bit. I'll probably stir that in. And I need to go drain the noodles now. Okay, so here are our noodles. And I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I like to add just a little touch of olive oil. And then stir this up to help so they don't stick. Can't believe I brought fettuccine. Had linguine in my cupboard and grabbed the wrong box. Here we go. So now we're just waiting for the toast to get done. Oh man, that's looking good, Jonathan.
It's done. It's ready.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Almost. Not that one yet.
They're
close.
crispy on this side.
They're close. And our sauce is just perfect.
Man. Let's check that corn. I wonder how that came out.
Well, let's look at the corn.
I don't know. Drum roller?
Maybe. Oh, you put butter in there with it.
Yes, garlic powder and butter.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna be good. Oh, you've outdone yourself.
Happiness.
Okay, so here we go. Let's get a little bit of noodles. Man, that corn smells good. I'm standing right over it.
Just hoping it tastes as good as it looks.
I'm sure it does, Jonathan. That was a great idea to bring that. Okay, got a little bit of that. Still plenty of noodles. Sure we're getting this all on tape. Oh, look at those clams. Save some for Jonathan.
Wow, wow, wow.
Okay. And then some Parmesan cheese. Oh my goodness. Let's get a shot of that.
The Italians know how to do it, baby.
Yep. And then we're going to grab some corn and a piece of this perfectly toasted bread.
Flip it over.
Flip it over?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to go sit down over here somewhere and chow down. Got one?
Oh no, I got whatever's on the bottom down there.
Oh no. This is the Withlacoochee River.
Where's the Royal Ranger when you need one?
I thought that was a lure that could never get hung up.
Huh?
I thought that was a lure that could never get hung up.
This is not that one. This is one of the purple.
Okay, so we made our lunch and stuff, and we decided that we needed to leave that campground. Those folks that were there had reservations, and there really wasn't much places for us to set up our hammock. So we just went on down the trail a little bit and set up our hammocks out here in the middle of nowhere. Take a little quick nap, and then head on out. Well, the nap time is over. So we found this tree that fell, and we are currently warming up some water for coffee. Then we're going to have to hightail it out of here. We got about 3 miles to go to get back to the truck. So a little shot of where we were before I close the camera down. Right over here is where we had our hammocks. We took about an hour nap or so. So you don't get much better than this. Well, that's about it for today. Me and Jonathan are heading back out. Looks like it could rain on us. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack this phone up and make sure it stays dry. So thanks for watching with us today. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll try to put some links down into the description where you can see where I got my information about the Italian Mess Kit. And I think it's a pretty good little kit. I like the option of the extra cup that it has there, or extra cooking thing that you can use. So thanks for watching today, and I hope you have a good one.